congrats on the win. How does it feel to be through to the third round again?
Yeah, very happy. The good start of the year. For sure, it's a tricky first set, but then I was feeling pretty well out there, and nice to be through again.
Just talking about the end of the first set, obviously it was pretty even up until you got the break and then served for the set. Just talk about how you kind of approached that, getting to 6-5 and then taking the first set.
Well, I was expecting kind of a tough, first set, and then was expecting her to play well. Obviously, young players, they come out always firing winners and really motivated, and you need to be tough there and try to use the experience and try to stay in the match, try to to dig deep and try to just win that first set, and then it gets, I think, a bit easier if you play well. So it was nice to get that.
Elina, well done. You took off a bunch of time at the end of the last season, and you talked about how that you were sort of burned out. Were you physically worn down as well? In addition to
the end of last year, you say?
Yeah, with the break that you took. Was that both physical and sort of mental?
It was more mental, I would say. Physical, of course. With the many months of playing high intensity, of course you get a little bit worn down. But I think mental part, it was something that I was more like checked out a little bit. Sometimes you need a little bit to step back and try to stay away from it, and just try to regroup and be again back with new energy.
How much different do you feel being out here now than you did in August and September? Do you feel like sort of a different person, a different player? Do you think that break is the reason you're playing so well right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if I would push myself to finish the year, to really force myself, I don't think I would start the season even playing in Australia, because I would be really dead mentally, physically. I'm not even sure that it would be a good option for me, because I might get injured in this kind of mental state. Because when you push yourself and you play in the highest level with my game of style, it's really pushing the limits. So for me, it was important to just step back. And of course, I was sad that I didn't give myself a chance to get maybe in the finals, or maybe get back in top 10. But this was, the right choice that I did, and I can see now that I'm more refreshed. I'm ready to face difficult situations in the matches, and I think the matches that I had in Auckland and a couple of here, when I face difficult situations, I'm ready to accept that sometimes things are not going your way, and you have to fight, you have to dig deep and try to find a way to win.
Elina, did you watch any of Elina Svitolina's match yesterday against Madison Keys?
Unfortunately, I watched maybe just a couple of points because I was training during this time.
I'm just curious about what you make about her style of play, because it's so rare these days to have players coming up with such an unusual and orthodox kind of game. What do you make of that?
Yeah, for sure. She brings a different look to the game, and I think we have a couple of players like that, and it's always interesting, the way that they play, the way that they create the game. It's definitely very impressive for her to start her first Grand Slam, playing good in her own way. Very tricky, and for sure, I think on clay she will be very tricky to beat, and you will need to work hard to do that.
On Olinkova again, after her match, she said that she didn't think it was right that Russian and Belarusian players are allowed to compete in this tournament or international tennis tournaments, given they're not allowed to compete in other tournaments in other international sports. What do you make of that? Is that something you agree with?
Well, the war has been ongoing for 4 years. I mean, talked about it many times, and yeah, for me, it's now it's gone. The topic. I mean, the stand's been taken already. Decisions been made by WTA, ATP, and right now what we can do is go out there, try to perform well, try to represent our country in the right way, and use our voices to bring the attention, to bring the help, and to not forget that that we can use our voices to bring the help, to bring the attention to our homeland.
Did you have a question? No? Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.